Dominus vobiscum.
Et spiritu tuo.
Sequentia Sancti Evangelii secundum Lucas.
Gloria a ti, Domine.
In illo tempore, cum appropiquaret Iesus Jerusalem, videt civitatem plebis super illam vices, quia sic conobisses et tu, et quidem in actie tue, quia pacem tibi, nunc autem et sconditas sunt oculis tuis, quia venient dies in te, et circumdabunt te inimici tui val, et circumdabunt te, et conangustabunt te undique, et a terram prostermente, et filios tuos, qui insute sunt, et non relinquent et te lapidem super lapidem, eo quod non convoveris tempus visitationis tue, et in presus in templum, cepit et dicere redentis in illo, et eventis vicendilis, scriptum est, quia domus mea domus orationis est, vos autem fecistis illam speculum cum lacronum, et erat dolcens quotidie in templo.
Claus Tibius.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. If you have ever studied mythology, the writings about the gods of ancient Greece or Rome or any other pagan gods, you can pretty tell with certainty that men, not women, wrote most of the early pagan mythology concerning the creation of the world and the beginning of mankind. You can tell it because of the recurring theme of women getting us all into all kinds of trouble. I didn't make this up, ladies. I mean, this is just the way it is. I know it might not be too politically correct to say that, but that's mythology. For example, in Greek mythology, there is a woman named Pandora, who is, in mythology, the first woman, sort of our Eve. There are many versions of the Pandora story, but according to one of the most common ones, Prometheus stole fire from heaven and brought it down to us mortal men. Whereupon the chief god, Zeus, was so angry that he created women as a punishment. The other gods decided to cooperate, and they provided certain gifts for this first woman named Pandora. Aphrodite gave her beauty, Hermes gave her cunning, and the other gods contributed until finally it came to the turn of Zeus himself. Zeus gave her a box. We call it Pandora's box, in which he placed all of the blessings he had intended mankind to have. He instructed Pandora to deliver them to men in the box. But there was one condition. Under no circumstances was Pandora to open the lid and look inside the box. Well, that did it. Her curiosity got the better of her, and she took the lid off, and all of mankind's blessings escaped. When Pandora saw this happen, she quickly put the lid on, as quickly as she could possibly do, and she was able to save just one blessing. Of all the blessings Zeus had intended for mankind, only the blessing of hope remained in her box. Hope. Sometimes it seems as if we live in an even stranger world because Pandora's box appears to be empty. Our present age is being characterized by many people as one of hopelessness. Well, just listen to the music, look at the art, read the literature. There is a mood of gloom and doom that pervades it all. Individuals breaking down under the pressures of life with increased suicide, and many of us unable to find solutions to the massive problems that keep pressing on us as a people, as a society, as a world, and as a church. The same quality of doom and gloom pervades even our daily conversations. We tell one another there's just no way out of this. The world is a mess. Without doubt, there are many, many people in our world today who feel that Pandora's box is empty. Many people for whom even hope is gone. Against the background of this fact about our contemporary culture, we Christians pray the petition of hope, which forms part of the Lord's Prayer. Thy kingdom come. Every time we offer this petition, we affirm an underlying hope that is grounded at the very core of life itself, in the very essence of God and God's intentions for us, of why He created us and what He wills for us. Jesus, through the desert temptation at the beginning of His public ministry, was offered the choice of serving God or serving money. Jesus chose God. And as God's supremely faithful servant, Jesus died on the cross in order to bring us the gift of resurrection hope. Resurrection is based on hope. We are being asked to choose as Jesus chose every day in our lives. If you say you have chosen to be God's servant, remember that it's not just a title you have chosen to bear for yourself. It is the life of Christ that you have chosen to live as God's servant. You will have chosen to be an apostle of resurrection hope in a world shrouded in hopelessness. Each cup of water given in Jesus' name is a message of resurrection hope in the world, because when given in Jesus' name, it is given in the spirit of love, which the world desperately needs. Because without love, there is no hope. Without love, Pandora's box is empty. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.